Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 45 of our Anglophile achievement run here as Great Britain, where we're going to finish these rebels over here, probably finish up most of our business in India here, at least for the temporary duration. We might have to go back again, depending on what the Mughals take, but I think this will be the last war for now. Because what we're going to do is start moving over a little bit towards Europe here. I had to check a little bit between episodes to see what the actual things for here are, what the requirements are, and one of the hidden ones is that you don't need to have the HRE to exist. That should have been an obvious one, but it wasn't written down like it is with the Great Britain Ascendant, so I just wanted to make sure. But yes, you don't actually have to have the HRE around to finish this mission, which is nice. That means we can finish this one nice and easy. Which means we can finish the Europe path really soon, actually. All we would need to do is, dismantle the HRE and, integrate integrate France, which would not be very hard to do at all. In fact, once we're done the war with Delhi, I think I'll start the integration on France. Not because they're not useful anymore, but because we're actually really close to just finishing the whole campaign. So, we're gonna make ourselves a new tech thing here, which will be called Tech 21 because it doesn't increase the width or anything. Current combat width is 34. We're in desperate need of updating our armies. So, it was 21, yes, Tech 21 here. We're gonna create a template for. So, Tech 21, it's going to have, of course, just 4 cav. Do we even need cav anymore? Do we? I guess we'll keep it around. 34 is the width. Just making sure, because I forget a lot. Yes, it is. Okay. Easy. Now, the ideal back row would be equal to the front row. That's the best efficiency we can have. But we might just end up with like 16 or something, because we don't need the same front and back, and 50 is probably where we'd want to keep this relatively. So, we'll go ahead with that. We'll change you to Tech 21. We'll change you to... Well, York's not under my control, but if we give it enough time, we should be able to. You can go deal with... Okay, good, you're on that. And as for... Okay, you're on the whole thing, you're fine. Good, good, good. Now, I'm sure you're going over to just try and discover a few things here. Is this what I need? Oh, okay, yeah, it is. It's the whole thing. So we'll have to wait for the Mughals to peace out first. We'll have to see how much the Mughals take, because they probably will, let's be honest here, they probably will take Ode. Which is a bit of a shame, we'll have to fight the Mughals for that. Bit of a rip there, bud. I don't know why you're trying to avoid this enemy. But I'll never figure out that whole thing. Okay, so you're getting your men. You are doing this, and before we swap over, we'll do Tech 21 there. My heir is starting to... Tell my heir to start worrying, why? Oh, because I still have over 100, yeah? I do, okay. RIP. That's a bit unfortunate. He shouldn't have to worry. We'll fix up this whole thing very soon, actually. Yemeni separatists. That's a new one, okay. We'll bring these boys over here, then. Because it looks like China's fixing this whole problem. Or Meng is, sorry. So we should be able to move those boys over, and now we should be, yeah, less than 100. Solid stuff. We should have no more separatism, really. We'll just move these guys over real quick. That's fine. What else? You could grab this. Should I grab that? No, we can wait a few more months. Me just being greedy at this point. Okay, we'll use you for the rest of this, which isn't very much. And that should be okay. Just until they peace out. Lose some money, that's, well, less than just losing the goods produced of one province, really. So that's fine. Okay. So you guys can just sit here, actually, in Derby. We're gonna have everyone come together. We may need more transports, actually, now that I think of it. Let's build up a couple of merchantmen. So that would make you 60 even, so we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, solid. That should bring you up to 75, which gives you extra space in case you lose a couple of transports. Same thing down here. How many transports exist here? 43. We're going to need a few more than that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to bring you up to a solid 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay. We'll also start just giving this transportation fleet a little bit of protection. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think 10 should, like, you know, really cause any issues. I think 10 should be enough. For anything around here, really. We should be okay. Oh, we're getting there just on time. Hopefully these guys can handle a landing. Oh yeah, they're fine. They're absolutely perfect. Easy. Stop that right in its tracks. You guys are doing fine there. We can get a new religious action. Might want to wait just to get more points. And all these are done now, which is great. Very little unrest now. Solid stuff. Anything else? We can wait a few more months. Again. Are you guys up to 50? You're reinforcing. Solid. Okay. How about you? Can we... We can't because you're not on one of my cores. Now? Yes, you are. Beautiful. I should be able to add everything else here to a... You know, one of these things over here. Add all the provinces in. I don't know. Will we get a new merchant? Probably not, but we'll see. Not even slightly. Hey, but that's fine. Because we have more things to do with this still, because we're so filthy rich. Except I'm at war, so we can't actually do those things. However, there are some things, actually. Like these. That we can grab. We don't need any more, because we can't take any more. Right? Right. Okay. More cores, and we're just waiting for the Meagles to peace out. Eventually they will. They're plus, you know, 89, so... the Commonwealth is done with me. Okay. Commonwealth has disputed succession as well. We'll see how that goes. Grant them privileges or... Ah, dude, just give them privileges, honestly. I also notice you don't have an heir over there, Commonwealth. And your death would have a succession war between Sweden and I, apparently. I don't know who actually gets that. I think it depends on prestige, doesn't it? The one with the higher prestige. Yeah, how likely that our royal marriages will result in personal union. So the one with the higher prestige is the one who forms the union. And I think the one with the lower prestige has to fight for the union. I don't actually know if that's true. I'm probably just talking out of zero fact whatsoever. So, don't quote me on that. Don't use it as a base for your own games. I'm just making a prediction. And I hit the wrong button there, did I not? I definitely did. What did I do with this? I did something stupid. I hit C a bunch, but I did it, well, holding an army, I think. Maybe not. I don't know what I did. Did I even do something dumb? I mean, probably. Statistically speaking, yeah, but... Okay, never mind. Everything's fine, but I'm a little worried that it is fine, because it shouldn't be. Anyways, we're gonna move these guys back around over here. Ooh, another ability over here for our change rival cost, sure. Because I don't think this, well, we still have to wait for the Enlightenment before we can actually finish the tree. I keep forgetting that. I keep on forgetting that. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's start the I can't start the integration on France, because there we go, it's done over here. Did you? Oh, you only took a little bit. Okay, that still counts as a part of it, though. So we still have to go over there. Yeah, that sucks that we will have to go to war with the Meagles for, like, a single province. That's a bit of a shame. Really. We'll go and take this. It doesn't cost much. We can grab these three things. Easy. Yeah, just a bit unfortunate. The war goal is Jaunpur, so they can't take it back. We'll take your capital in like 3 seconds. Easy peasy. We'll grab that. We rule. Oh. We rule the waves. I guess. There you go. That counts, right? We'll move you guys over. We'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I just full annex you? Would that be fine? Pretty much have claims on all this stuff anyways, right? 91% overextension. That's more than I expected, actually. Did that say the Mughals in a coalition with me? As if the Mughals will do anything? You sitting there with your 161% cost? You sitting there with your somehow still up to date with military tech? I don't know how you did that, actually. That's kind of impressive. Anyways. Lose loyalty. I'd much prefer you to gain loyalty unless your influence supersedes that, which it kind of does, actually. So in April of 66, he gains 10. They'll gain 5. But then a few months later, they'll lose a total of 5. So they'll be back down to 76. 76. Sorry, no. First we have New World colonization rights, which is fine. Okay. We'll do this. Oh. Well, there you go. Apparently, just replace something. Counts. If it counts, it works. It works for me. We can ask for money, of course. We can ask for this in 5 years. We'll just ask for money. I should probably start building up money to build the canals and stuff. Starting with Panama, I suppose, despite it being the most expensive. Yeah. That is at least until Tech 26, though, right? So, you know, if we get to Tech 26 is the real thing to be concerned about. I'm not concerned, but to be realistic about. Because if we don't actually go to Tech whatever, then it doesn't matter. Not worth saying. Really? I should have pieced them out while they were low. Darn. That kind of sucks. I guess I'll start by going over to their capital and sieging that. Or at least stepping on it. Stepping on it might be enough. It usually isn't, but it might be. And I guess we'll send these guys over too. We also have a free merchant, which is nice, now that we have a few extra areas. I suppose we'll send it all down to Coromandel, huh? I think, at least. That would be a solid idea. This colony is also done. Nice. That's the one down here, yeah? Yes, it is. Beautiful. I don't like this. This is a little bit cursed. And apparently someone else is over here, too. The Mamluks just decided 2 at once. Wow. Thanks, Mamluks. I don't know what the Mamluks' obsession with Australia is. It seems to be a thing that's ongoing. I don't know why. It's a little bit weird, in my opinion. You know, like what you like, but that's not supposed to happen. I'm just saying. Anyways, we're going to bring these guys back over here. Quarantine ports, because I don't care. Put you on the ships. Thank you very much. We'll send you over here. Hopefully remember to move you over as well. I don't like how you got there so fast. We're gonna bombard the fort as well because, of course. I hopefully don't lose the siege war. That would kind of suck because we'd have to go back and grab their capital. Oh, never mind. We're solid. Sure, we'll take these 2 things. It looks like there's a little bit of a religious war going on in the HRE. Which is good, I guess. Unless it makes people too weak to fight me. You know, too weak to the point where they're not even willing. They won't even give it a shot. That's not what I want, but... looks like Castile can no longer be considered a rival because they're too weak. I guess that's a good thing. We can also take a look at... Sure, anything really... It doesn't really matter which. Just anything at all. Now that we have your capital, that's an instant peace out no matter what. Love that part of the game. We'll send you over here and then to Jaunpur. fund them, or yeah, sure, doesn't matter. Since we make bank, Rogaveld is also done. Okay, that was somewhere just over here. This one right here. Okay, solid. We'll take this guy once he gets there and move him somewhere else. Now, would you? No, you wouldn't. Okay, I was just wondering. Where is that? Some sort of native uprising? I'm sure it was already taken care of, though. Okay, now you can't really stand here. Is there anywhere you can stand? In fact, there's something really useful you can do that I learned kind of recently, but haven't used much. Is supply limit, then click on this guy to see where he can stand. Why is it telling me he can stand everywhere? That's kind of stupid. Useful, I say, and then it does the exact opposite of anything useful. I guess it considers anything that's like... Yeah, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I don't know what it considers, what it takes into consideration here. The fact that it's okay, and not the worst thing ever? Yeah, it's kind of fair. What I would have liked is to see only this one, like, lit up, if that would be possible. That would be great, thanks. But okay. Just somewhere he can stand temporarily. Send you over there. We also have more of these guys who will be coming along to do the same thing. Now this is done. Solid. We just have to wait for this guy to get over here, and we'll move you over as well. On that siege, is that a full annex yet? No, not quite. How about this? Nope, almost. Very close, but not quite. Split you in two. I wonder if we can demand a province from the Mughals. Sometimes that's something you can do. Nope, there we go. Full annex for Delhi over here. And we have, I think, no more overextension, which is fine. People are upset at me, but I don't care. We'll take all that. There we go. A little bit more of India. Just a tad bit more. We'll send the boys over. We'll start coring some things. Because I'm sure those separatists will be back. Now, for the Mughals, I do need one province that's in here, but I don't get to see what it is. At least for a few months, I don't think. Where there should be Discover Adjacent, like there is for all of these things here. There's been Discover Adjacent, which is really nice. So I should be able to Discover Adjacent over here, but... there we go. We saw the Himalayas. The stuff up here. Free manpower, that's cool, I guess. The Delian separatists are making their rounds. Sure, Cleves. Move you right here. Wonder how this has been going. No one so far, okay. Other than that, there's just one more left, right? Take Northern India requires, yeah, a little bit of this over here from Bengal. Which is not bad at all. We can take all of Bengal, actually. Which would be nice. Let's move these guys somewhere they can stand very easily. Like over here, and we'll get rid of this unrest. I'm sure there's a northern charter up here, right? Yeah, it's Doab, but I can't see Doab itself, so I can't actually, you know, do anything. But now that we're finally at peace, we can do a couple of things. We'll start off with the integration, which will take a little while. 7 per month, though. Hey, pretty solid. Won't take very long at all. That's even with our Diplo rep down, I think. Down to this. Isn't it? I think so. So without the overextension, that would be another +2 per month, I believe. So, good stuff. What else? What else do we have to take care of in the short term? These boats, I guess, should also be moved here. You guys are fine. You guys should also move up here. Or, sorry, over to wherever they're going. I guess back to their home province is where you should go. Tax British Mexico. Would they appreciate that? Probably not, but would they complain? Hardly. Not that that money matters, but oh well. You guys are... okay. You guys are doing fine. So, we've upset a lot of people. Understandably so. I'm just waiting to discover adjacent. See, we've discovered these two, but I haven't somehow have not discovered this, you know, the one province I think I still need. Unless there are two. No, there's just one. Really, then? Really? I can't... Oh, I can assign to company. But I can't actually see the trade node that I just assigned it to. You know, just the good stuff going on. Let's go for the national unrest and boost you up to 5. That's okay. We're at 200 power, meaning free mercantilism. Getting really close to the mercantilism, you know, getting that to 100%, which would be nice. Okay. I think we're going to step off of India, unless it has to deal with the Mughals here. Where would it be here? Threaten war. I can't see where this is, or can I see what this? Quarbit. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the one that I literally can't see. Okay, solid. They would, but they also just don't want to. Okay. Now, relative strength of alliances, if you consider it, you know, all things considered here, we have me, the Commonwealth. I mean, the Ottomans hate me, so that's whatever. Let me just check the Great Powers thing. Yeah, so the Mughals are the 5th. If we get the 6th, Ming, as an ally, or Russia, but Russia's unlikely. If we get Ming as an ally, which, you know, just temporary stuff here, I wonder if they would submit. No. Okay. Apparently my relative strength of alliances was not quite enough for that. Interesting. Oh, Austria's now the emperor. That's a little bit awkward. Austria's going to die. That's who voted in Austria? Which idiots voted in the dying Austria? Who's literally going to die in like a couple minutes? What kind of idiots? Okay. I mean, does that make it harder or not as hard? I'm not even sure at this point. Like, is that fine? I think so. Let me do the quick check. I mean, the problem was that Anhalt, or, you know, the good thing is that Anhalt had all the allies. But Austria is just so dead. Already. I just don't even know what to say, because they're gonna die, they're gonna be useless. The better thing would be to declare war. Maybe even on Castile, take these things, because Austria will still have them. Declare war on Austria, and then declare war for the no-CB on Anhalt, who's the one who has the useful allies. Yeah. We can't forget about the fact that Bremen exists either, which I said really weird. In a really weird way. But anyways. Bremen over here. Oh, we're in transfer trade relation, really? When does that end? Can I remove that? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, well, we'll do that when we're ready. And your allies are, well, Frankfurt and Milan, and neither of which are really that concerning. So, yeah. I think since Austria is actually the Holy Roman Emperor, I could just have free reign over this whole thing. Like, now there's no reason for me to not do a bunch of terrible things. Because it'll just be so easy. And we don't have a truce either, because that's not how that works. Which is good. So I might as well do a bunch of awful things. If this is what the situation's gonna look like. Let's see how my timer's doing, because I actually did set it this time. Solid stuff. We're almost at the end of today's episode. But I can just finish this mission off really quickly, I think. Just barrage it and just wait. Shouldn't take very long. With our many cannons. Now who else? I know there's the Hanseatic East here, which requires us to betray the Commonwealth. for Gdansk and Riga. Oh, there's my timer, just as predicted. That'll be, like, I think the last thing we'll do is war with the Commonwealth, because that is what can truly wait until the end of the game. So, we'll just go with this thing that we're doing here. It also looks like Hamburg, or sorry, that's Friesland? Really? That color looks closer to Hamburg's color. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Anyways, it's free stuff. How about we go to Frankfurt, which is somewhere, I'm certain of it. There are so many nations in the HRE still, despite the fact there are like 20 less. I'm looking for... Ah, of course, the circular one down here. I keep forgetting about existing. You wouldn't happen to be an elector, would you? Nope, okay, that's fine. Don't know what just happened here, but it looks like half the HRE just got revived in Westphalia, so that's cool. That's some solid stuff. That changes away my ability to walk through things, which is great. Oh, well. Thanks for the institution spread when it doesn't matter. Good stuff. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and grab this. Unfortunately, oh no, we actually are, because it's our subject, kind of. That's exactly how that works, actually. So maybe we don't need to vassalize Frankfurt, actually. I don't think we will. 10 legitimacy for 2 mercantilism? That is a deal, my guy. Whew, baby. I can just bump that back up with a couple of free, easy points and we're good to go. Death to spies, as usual. A solid motto. We'll tell these guys to kindly screw off. We'll grab a little bit of prestige along the way while doing that. That should be enough. Yeah, solid. Good stuff. Thank you for your contributions to my prestige. We will now be returning to Bremen to take the land and just not worry about it. Thank you for that. Now, I'm sure that just upset literally everyone, meaning we might even delay the whole no CB thing even further, unfortunately. Now, we don't know how long Franz Stefan here is going to live, but it's likely not going to be more than the age of... Oh god, what's the median death age? I think it's... I feel like it actually is in the 50s, so he shouldn't last too long. 50s or 60s. So he shouldn't last longer than, like, I think 67 or something? I'll have to check the whole death thing. Did I just put myself over? I did. I am such a brilliant mastermind here. I'm sure you can already tell. Anyway, control of Hansa, done. That's a good thing to end today's episode off on, I believe. That, and probably moving these units back. The old-fashioned way, because they like to move my other guys instead for some reason. So, we'll move these guys back, and then we'll upgrade all the ships. And we'll call it a day. I think we're done for today's episode. Hopefully you did enjoy. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I would like to give a massive shout out to the following amazing patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quagersol, Rising Runner, and Dylan M. In the $5 tier, we have Mezid Max. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. You guys are doing an amazing job helping me to move this channel forward, and I cannot possibly thank you enough.